Hi. Okay, so I'm working with the nerves of the body, and the coolest thing about this ruler that I love so much is that you can work with these whole systems, and really, like from the spine, you can actually clear a lot of the nerves of disturbances. And now, when I say clear, I mean you raise them to a higher vibration using the energy of shape. So, and then I can address it on the different levels. And to me, what I've seen through working on people and their nervous system is that you really can um, get rid of, you can change a lot of the history and the memories, because the memories they can get held in the body, and the nerves are like the electrical system, and they can hold a lot of information, even though, that event that was traumatic isn't happening anymore. They're still feeling it in the body. And some people can refer to this as like the akashic records. To me, I believe the akashic records are within us, and not necessarily something out there that's being held for information. So I like to incorporate the human archetype ruler in clearing and helping to raise the vibration of the body. And one of the ways that's most powerful is the lymph system and the nervous system. The other one is the circulatory system. These systems are everywhere. So it's like when you start to change that, you really change the energy. And the nerves are everywhere. So this person's been having a lot of stomach stuff, and a lot of anxiety and stress caused in the brain, but it's also affecting her system. So we have I printed out, and what's cool is I can find charts online and print out any chart if I want to just look at like the vagus nerve, the vagus nerve. I don't know why they call it vagus, because it's really vagus, the way it's spelled. But anyway, so it's like, look at this nerve system. It is incredible, and it's like all into the stomach and the intestines. I mean, it is everywhere. So using different charts of the nerves, I can find the ones that are changing that disturbance to a high vibration. So as I measure over her witness, the client, I put the pointer on different areas, and I can see it's disturbed. And down here, it starts to really spin faster. So I know I'm going to be working with that. I can work with other parts because everything is coming off the spine. And you can see down the arms. You can see these nerves that run all throughout the body. It's our electrical system. This is the other side. So the nerves is amazing. It's amazing when you can raise the nerves up a higher vibration. So I'm going to test on the physical level, and I'm getting a counterclockwise spin. The nerves also, I tend to focus a lot on the emotional and mental levels with the nerves too, because a lot of that is held within the mind and the emotions too. So I'm going to put what shape, there's three nerve shapes, and sometimes you have to create a special shape if it's not correcting. But Ibrahim Karim did a lot of work at perfecting these shapes. He didn't just draw these shapes, he measured, and they really do a lot of testing to see what is really correcting the body. He was able to, so let me try that, see how that is working. So there's basically three nerve shapes. So that's a pretty good spin on these nerves. So I'm going through, and so I look at the different nerves and see if it's doing, because I want something that's correcting for all. And I want a good spin. So this is a very good spin. But I'm not just going to trust, oh, that's a good spin. I'm going to try the others just in case. Because there's 3 of them, and you might as well, and see, that is an increase right there. That is a dramatic increase. So what I assumed was the shape is not actually the shape that does it. So I can't assume. It's really, and that's what this pendulum does. It doesn't, I'm not saying, hey, pendulum, what do you think? Because there's a lot of mental stuff that gets involved in that. It's just using my energy system. Now this one seems to be the best. So let me check this other chart here. The vagus nerve. We have it going through the brain, down. That's good. Good. And then I allow it to, a few minutes with this shape, and then I'll go to the next level. And then, if we do, you can do a lot of levels or the minimum amount of levels. The idea with this is that once the body is out of this disturbed state, so if I clear enough levels, then the body will know what to do to keep the healing going. And that is another great principle of homeopathy. It's like the body knows how to heal itself. So if we allow and give it a little help with some of these tools and not disrupt the process, like when you have a fever and you want to get rid of the fever, but the fever is actually creating the healing. So there's all these ways that we can stop our own healing. And so this just allows, like, I can do a lot of levels, or I can do the minimum of levels to get it moving from a disturbance to a higher vibration. So it's not creating an energy leak in the body. So what I do is after a while, I go back and see if it worked. And that is a good spin on all these different levels. And then you go into the next physical level that's disturbed and apply that same shape. Now, since I'm still in the physical level, the same shape most likely will be the one that works. When I get into a different plane, such as the vital or emotional, a different shape may be needed. So that's really working there on the, so, and this person's having, gut stuff and, also throat chakra and stomach, like constriction in the esophageal area. See how it's like, it surrounded the esophagus. So this is kind of part of that. So it's working to change that disturbance.